What if I told you there's a brand new four-cylinder sport bike making almost the same power as the ZX-4R, but with a bigger engine and probably a much lower price? Yeah, this might be the moment Japanese brands actually need to start paying attention, because CFMoto just dropped something very interesting. So here's the deal. CFMoto has officially revealed their new 500 SR, a fully faired sport bike powered by a 499 cubic centimeters inline-four engine. And that alone is already wild. Because let's be honest, small displacement inline-four bikes are basically a dying breed. Then out of nowhere, CFMoto brings it back. And not just for fun. We're talking about around 78 horsepower, which puts it right in the same league as the ZX-4R. But here's where it gets interesting. The CFMoto has more displacement, which usually means more torque and a stronger pull in real-world riding. So instead of screaming at 15,000 revolutions per minute all the time, this thing might actually feel faster in everyday situations. Now compare that to the ZX-4R. That bike is all about high-rev madness. It's precise, aggressive, and very track-focused. But let's be real for a second. Most people don't ride at redline every day. And this is exactly where the CFMoto starts to make sense. But performance is only half the story. Because the real question is, how much will it cost? CFMoto has built its entire reputation on delivering solid performance at a lower price point. So if they price this aggressively, we could be looking at the most affordable inline-four sport bike on the market. And suddenly, the ZX-4R doesn't look like the obvious choice anymore. But hold on. Before we call this a ZX-4R killer, there are a few things we need to keep in mind. First, brand trust. Kawasaki has decades of racing heritage. CFMoto is still building that global reputation. Second, refinement. Bikes like the ZX-4R aren't just about specs. They're about feel, balance, and precision engineering. And third, the ecosystem. Aftermarket parts, resale value, community. That's where Japanese brands still dominate. So no, this isn't a knockout. Not yet. But here's the real takeaway. CFMoto didn't need to kill the ZX-4R. They just needed to make people hesitate. Because the moment a rider starts thinking, wait, why am I paying more for basically the same performance? That's when the game changes. This isn't the end of Japanese dominance, but it might be the beginning of something new. And if this trend continues, the next generation of sport bikes might not come from Japan alone anymore. So, would you actually choose this over a ZX-4R? Let me know in the comments.